Hello everyone, the question is always popping up of what snake and element you should be going into the game with, and where we've made tier lists for the snakes and tier lists for the elements, we've never actually made one of the combination of both. So today we're going to be going through them all, and I'm just going to share my thoughts, and these are all my personal rankings. Now if you do want to know any of the hidden stats of the S-grade snakes or the abilities, we've got videos for them, so make sure you check them out. In last place, we have Source of Venom and the Plant ability, and I gotta tell you, I honestly do like these, and I found that those Venom pools were pretty good in Arena when I first started off, but the fact that we still don't have a Crown ability and those Venom pools don't do a ton of damage, we're not really sitting in a good spot for it. This could change when we see some more A-grade plant snakes thrown out there and eventually, hopefully, a Crown ability. In fourth place, I'm going to throw Drill Buster and the Lightning, and where Drill Buster can do some pretty big numbers for damage when we're going into that whole drill mode, not to mention the invincibility. We're missing out on a lot of those hits from the cannon just because it's not shooting when we're in that invincibility mode. For anybody that's new to the game, this snake actually used to be a lot stronger, and then they ended up nerfing it, and anybody that had a Drill Buster, they gave a free Drill Buster S-grade snake to. Still, this is another one that I really enjoyed using in the arena because of invincibility. I wasn't taking those big hits. Third, we have Frost Dancer and the Ice ability, and where I rank both this ability and the snake pretty high on my other tier list, when it comes down to it, it just doesn't compare with some of the ones we're going to be talking about in a second. The fact that the Ice ability is a single target and it does slow down our attack speed, I think once we get it to 2 stars. The damage per second just isn't high enough on it there, but even though we see those big numbers, it's kind of like we're being lied to a little bit. Now Frost Dancer himself and the whole stretching out of the actual circle thing there, I do enjoy it, I like it a lot, but that's also another thing where damage isn't really coming out at huge numbers. It can also be a little bit tricky to kind of hit some of the enemies if you're not just trying to go and plow through them. In second place, I'm going to throw Firewire with Fire, and this is actually what I switched over to from Ice in the Frost Dancer when I couldn't beat the later 25 through 30. And I think I might have actually even switched it right around chapter 20 when I was struggling on those chess pieces. But the area of effect plus that fire tick that's going to continuously hit these enemies, it really is great at clearing out the mobs and is also wonderful at getting the bosses too. Not to mention the slashes we get from Firewire himself, which pretty much hits everything on the board. I think this one's a pretty solid way to go. But yes, you probably could have guessed it. In first, we have the Light Judicator with Holy. This has just been an absolute beast inside the game. Not to mention that we also have an artifact, and it's the only snake that has an artifact inside the game. But the Holy is pretty insane, especially the fact that we're getting that extra bounce when you grab the attack speed. Now the whole attack of Light Judicator with a sword coming down really doesn't do any damage at all. You might have those couple of beams that come off if we do see the kind of those light lantern things, but still, the fact that we're able to group them all together pretty much means that these holies are just going to be bouncing in and out of them, and it destroys them pretty quick too. So this is where I'm ranking all the S-grade snakes along with their abilities. Let me know if you agree with this. And there's still time in the Judgment Descends where we can go and get those holy snakes. If you want to know if you should be investing more gems inside it, check out this video right up over here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.